Are you ready for the holiday, John?
Yes, I am very excited today.
Where are we going this year?
We are going to a beautiful hotel.
Is this our hotel, Mary?
Yes, it is very big and nice.
Where is the reception desk?
It is near the main door.
Morning, do you have a room?
Yes, we have a nice room for you. Can I have your name, please?
My name is David Smith.
Do you have a reservation?
Yes, I booked a room online.
How many nights will you stay?
I will stay for 5 nights.
Here is your room key, sir.
Thank you. Where's the room?
Your room is on the 3rd floor. Is there an elevator here?
Do you like the room, Susan?
Yes, the room is very clean.
Is the bed comfortable?
Yes, it is a very big bed.
Is there a balcony in the room?
Yes, we have a small balcony. Yes.
Can we see the sea from here?
Yes, we have a great sea view. Does the hotel have a pool, Michael?
Yes, there is a large pool outside.
Can we swim today?
Yes, the water is very warm. Where is the restaurant, Mary?
It is next to the hotel garden.
What time is breakfast?
Breakfast starts at 8 o'clock.
Do we have clean towels?
Yes, there are white towels in the bathroom.
Is there free Wi-Fi in the room?
Yes, the internet is fast and free.
What do you want to do today, James?
I want to walk on the beach.
Is the beach near the hotel?
Yes, it is a very short walk.
Is the weather nice today?
Yes, it is sunny and very hot.
Are you having a good holiday, Sarah?
Yes, I am very happy here.
Do you want to drink tea, Robert?
Yes, let's go to the cafe.
Is the cafe open now?
Yes, it is open until midnight.
Are we going home today, Linda?
Yes, our holiday is over today.
What time is checkout?
Checkout is at 12 o'clock.
Can I pay with a credit card?
Yes, we take all credit cards. Did you enjoy your stay with us?
Yes, everything was perfect, thank you.
Mary, do you play football?
Yes, I play football every weekend.
Are you a good player?
Yes, I am a very fast player.
How many players are on a team?
There are 11 players on each team.
Oh, is there a goalkeeper?
Yes, the goalkeeper catches the ball. Is football popular in your country, Richard?
Yes, everyone loves football here.
Do children play it at school?
Yes, children play it every day.
Do you like sports, John?
Yes, I love sports very much.
What is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is football.
Is it a fun game to play, Jessica?
Yes, it is very fun and exciting.
Do you run a lot in football?
Yes, you run and you jump a lot.
Did your team win the match, Thomas?
Yes, we won the game today.
How many goals did you score?
We scored 3 goals to win.
Do you watch football on TV, Mary?
Yes, I watch games with my family.
Is there a match tonight?
Yes, the big game starts at 8. Do you have a favorite team, Michael?
Yes, my favorite team wears blue.
Are they a strong team?
Yes, they win many games. Do we need a ball to play football?
Yes, we need a round football.
Where do we play the game, Emily?
We play on a large green field.
Are the fans happy today, Linda?
Yes, the fans are cheering loud.
Do they sing songs at the stadium?
Yes, they sing for their favorite team. What do football players wear, Robert?
They wear a team shirt and shorts.
Do they wear special shoes?
Yes, they wear football boots to run.
Can players touch the ball with their hands?
No, only the goalkeeper can use hands.
How do they pass the ball, William?
They kick the ball with their feet. Who is your favorite player, James?
My favorite player is very famous.
Does he score many goals?
Yes, he scores a goal in every game.
Do you know the World Cup, Susan?
Yes, it is the biggest football tournament.
How often is the World Cup?
It is every 4 years.
Does the referee have a whistle, Sarah?
Yes.
The referee blows the whistle.
Are there rules in football?
Yes, players must follow the rules.
Are you ready for the holiday, William? I mean, really ready? Like mentally prepared for all the amazing new experiences?
Oh, absolutely, Emma. I am beyond excited today. I've been looking forward to this all year, you know? Just imagining the sun, the relaxation, it's the best feeling.
Me too. And thinking about it, a huge part of enjoying a holiday, especially abroad, is feeling confident with the language. So let's pretend we're on our way. Where are we going this year? In our minds.
Well, we are definitely going to a beautiful hotel, somewhere with palm trees, a big pool, and hopefully a sea view. That's the dream, right? And we're going to use all our English skills there.
Perfect. So imagine we've just arrived. We step out of the taxi. Is this our hotel, William? Does it look like the pictures online?
Yes, it is. Oh wow, it's even bigger and nicer than I expected. Look at that lobby. It's so grand. I always wonder, what's the first thing you need to find when you enter a hotel?
Exactly. The reception desk. It's usually right near the main door, or very obvious when you walk in. That's where all the magic happens for checking in. You know, sometimes it can be a bit hidden, so it's good to know how to ask.
Right. So we walk up, maybe there's a queue, maybe not. What do we say first? Like, good morning, obviously. But then what's the key phrase?
Well, the person behind the desk might say, "Good morning, do you have a room?" Or, "How can I help you?" And you need to be ready. You'd say, "Yes, we have a reservation." Or, if you're lucky, "Yes, we have a nice room for you," after they look you up.
Right, a reservation, that's super important. They'll definitely ask for your name next, won't they? Can I have your name, please? How do you respond to that confidently?
You just say your full name clearly. "My name is Emma Johnson," or "It's Emma Johnson." You might also need to spell it out if it's an unusual name, so practice that beforehand. They'll then ask, "Do you have a reservation?"
Ah, yes, the reservation question. And if you've done it online, which most people do these days, you'd say, "Yes, I booked a room online," or "I have a booking under William Smith." That really helps them find it quickly.
Exactly. And then they'll confirm your details. How many nights will you stay? You need to know that number. "I will stay for 5 nights," or "We are staying for 3 nights." Simple, but essential.
And then the best part. Getting the room key. "Here is your room key, sir, madam." Or sometimes it's a card these days, isn't it? "Here's your key card."
Yep, usually a card. And it's always good to say, "Thank you." But then, the next question is always, "Where is the room?" Because hotels can be confusing mazes sometimes, even with a map.
True. They'll usually tell you the floor. "Your room is on the 3rd floor." Or "It's room 305, on the 3rd floor." And for me, the immediate follow-up is always, "Is there an elevator here? My luggage can be heavy, you know."
Definitely ask that. Or, "Is there a lift?" They mean the same thing, and if there isn't one, maybe they can help with your bags. Okay, so we're in the room now. We open the door. What's your first impression? Do you like the room, William?
Oh yes, this room is very clean. That's the first thing I notice and the most important. A clean room just makes everything better, doesn't it?
It really does. And after a long journey, the bed is crucial. Is the bed comfortable? Is it big enough?
Yes, it is a very big bed. Looks super comfortable. I'm already thinking about a nap. And you know what else I always check for? The view and if there's outdoor space.
Ah, the balcony. That's a must-have for me. Is there a balcony in the room? Even a small one is lovely for a morning coffee.
Yes, we have a small balcony. And the view, oh my goodness, Emma. Can we see the sea from here? I really hope so. That would make it perfect.
Yes, we have a great sea view. This is amazing. I can already hear the waves. Okay, so we've checked out the room. Now, what about the rest of the hotel? First up, the pool. Does the hotel have a pool, William?
Definitely. Yes, there is a large pool outside. I can see it from here, actually. It looks so inviting. And the big question for impatient me, can we swim today? Is it warm enough?
Yes, the water is very warm. Let's definitely go for a swim later. But first, maybe a bite to eat? Where's the restaurant, I wonder? I'm already thinking about dinner.
It is next to the hotel garden. I think I saw it when we came in. Very convenient. And speaking of food, what time is breakfast? I always worry about missing breakfast when I'm on holiday.
A good question. Usually, breakfast starts at 8 o'clock, or maybe 7:30. It's always good to ask at reception or check the information in your room. That way you can plan your morning activities. Oh, and before we head to the pool, are there clean towels in the bathroom?
Let me check. Yes, there are fresh white towels in the bathroom. Plenty for both of us. That's a relief. You know, these days, what's another absolute essential in a hotel room, besides towels?
Wi-Fi, of course. Is there free Wi-Fi in the room? I need to check my messages and upload a few photos of this amazing place.
Yes, the internet is fast and free. That's excellent news. No need to worry about data roaming. Okay, so we've settled in. What do you want to do today, Emma? What's your first holiday activity?
I really want to walk on the beach. It looks so inviting from the balcony. Is the beach near the hotel? I'm hoping it's just a short stroll.
Yes, it is a very short walk. Probably 5 minutes, max. We can just wander down there after we change. And the weather's perfect for it, too. Is the weather nice today?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, it is sunny and very hot. Perfect beach weather. This is exactly what I needed. Are you having a good holiday, William? Even though it's just imaginary for now.
Yes, I am very happy here. This is brilliant. The imaginary sun feels great. The imaginary sea air is refreshing. You know, after our beach walk, I wouldn't mind a nice cold drink.
Good idea. Do you want to drink tea or maybe some iced coffee? Let's go to the cafe. I saw a nice one near the lobby.
Oh, great idea. But is the cafe open now? Sometimes hotel cafes have strange hours.
Yes, it is open until midnight, so we have plenty of time. We could even grab a late-night snack if we wanted. See, it's all about knowing these simple phrases to get what you need and want on holiday.
Exactly, and it makes you feel so much more independent. Okay, fast forward a few days. Our wonderful, imaginary holiday is coming to an end. Are we going home today, Emma? I'm sad already.
Yes, our holiday is over today. All good things must come to an end, right? But we've made some great memories. And now for the last important hotel interaction, checkout. What time is checkout?
Checkout is at 12 o'clock. Hopefully we're not rushing too much. I always try to leave enough time to pack and have a final breakfast. And when we're at the front desk ready to pay, can I pay with a credit card?
Usually, yes. Yes, we take all major credit cards, or yes, we take Visa and MasterCard. They'll tell you if there are any exceptions. It's rare for hotels not to accept cards these days, thankfully.
Good to know. And then, the final question they always ask to gather feedback. Did you enjoy your stay with us? How do you sum up an amazing holiday in one sentence?
You just say, yes, everything was perfect, thank you. Or, we had a wonderful time. A simple thank you goes a long way.
And that's it. We've successfully navigated a whole hotel stay in English. How do you feel, William?
I feel much more confident, Emma. It's amazing how just practicing these simple phrases can make such a difference. Knowing what to say and how to understand the answers really takes the stress out of traveling.
Absolutely. And remember, practice makes perfect. Don't be afraid to try out these phrases on your next real holiday. Even if you make a small mistake, most people appreciate you trying to speak their language or communicating in English. That's a great point. So for all our listeners out there, don't just listen to this once. Play it again. Try repeating the phrases. Imagine yourself in these situations. It really helps.
Exactly. Because feeling confident with your English on holiday isn't just about getting what you need, it's about making your whole experience richer and more enjoyable. From ordering that perfect coffee to asking for directions to a hidden gem, it all opens up when you can communicate.
Couldn't agree more. It turns a good trip into an amazing adventure. So get out there, practice your English, and have the best holiday ever.
Thanks for joining us today, everyone. We hope this little guide helps you feel ready for your next hotel conversation in English. Until next time, happy travels.